So today we will just, flow with whatever comes to my mind. Sorry, but I'm just gonna let it happen. Yes, today is a let it happen Saturday. Sorry. So we're just gonna let it happen. So if you have a wall or a piece of furniture near to you, see if you can adjust yourself to that. So we can use it as a little bit of a prop today. So welcome once again, and if you do happen to be by your wall and you want to sit back and use the wall to support you, something like so, we can start here today. If you don't have a wall, don't worry about it. It's fine. Alrighty. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, everybody. Take your hands and just pull the flesh away from the sits bones and plug them down. Lift your breastbone up, just slide it up a little bit, or you can put your fingers under your thumbs under the armpits and raise the side of the body. And then stay in here, relax the hands. Palms can be up or down. And then close your eyes softly. Before we begin the breath, I'd like you to take a moment to center yourself. Centering is important. It grounds the energy, it gets you ready, it gets me ready. It brings you into the present moment. That's what centering is all about. And we need to stay present to what we're doing here today. So feel the earth, whatever you're sitting on, a cushion or anything else. Feel the support of that. And just know that you can release any tension by just having that support underneath you. And then bring your crown up a little bit higher to the ceiling and just soften your shoulders. So with the eyes closed now, there are no distractions. We can just feel the energy around us. We can hear sounds. We all have little different sounds going on around us. And as I talk about sounds, if you have any little issues, please turn on your mic and say something so we can know. Because I know we're in a different place now. So in case of anything, let us know, please. All right, so we're hearing the sounds around us. Bring them in. Relax the neck and the shoulders and the arms all the way down to your fingers. And try to let go now of the outside concerns. I know today is Saturday and most of us have a lot of chores going on. When I'm finished this class, I have 2 haircuts to do and various other things. So whatever it is that we all have, where I know we have stuff to do today, can we just let that go now for the time being? You'll have enough time after this class to pick up and do your chores and think about all the things you need to do. So let that go for the time being. All right, we're only going to be here for about maybe 50 minutes. All right, so Saturday class is a little shorter class. So let's just drop those shoulders away from the ears, lift your sternum up, bring a soft smile to your face. After all, we have a lot of things to be thankful for. I know a lot of us are going through stuff, but we just want to let that go for the time being and just be with ourselves here in your little sacred space. How about that? And now we can connect to the breath. So let us begin to draw that nice, sweet, healing oxygen into your body. Bring it up from the belly button all the way to the sternum, so you fill those lungs up. And then exhale, the breath that served you, but you no longer need it. Just breathe it out of your body. So you start from the sternum all the way down to the belly button. Some people like to count the breath in and out. Some like to just focus on a particular part of the body where the breath is obvious to you. And that could be the tips of the nostrils, it could be the chest, it could be your rib cage. It also could be the back of your body. So you choose. Sitting up in silence, allowing the mind chatter to fall away as we focus on ourselves. Feeling that healing oxygen coming into your body, doing its work. And feel the breath that served you come out of your body now. Breathe it out. Going into pace again today. Remember, we don't compare classes. We take each class as if it's the first one, first time you're doing it. Paying attention to the messages that your body is going to send you today, this morning. I invite you now to take your right hand up and just gently rest the palm on the left side of your head. Take a breath as you exhale. Just let the right ear tip to the right shoulder. Breathe in into the left side of the neck. And then take your left hand and walk those fingertips right out to the edge of your mat. If you have any little issues with the shoulder this morning, you just need to be a little extra mindful. But try to do a little bit of the stretches anyway. And then you're going to take that left hand behind your back. Take it up by the back of the waistline. So see my fingers here outside of the right side of my body. So you're pressing the arm bone into your back. Take a breath as you exhale. Slide that left part of the shoulder there, the upper shoulder by the pecs. Pull it back behind you and then see if you can dip the right ear a little bit more over to the right shoulder. You may notice a little more of a sensation when we do this. So you're sitting up tall, you're pressing your arm into your back of your body there. Then you pull that left shoulder gently back and breathe into the sensations on the left side of your neck. Okay, just slowly release the left hand, take it back to your lap. Keeping the air over to the right shoulder, right ear to right shoulder, keep it there. You're going to first remove your right hand. Keep the air to the shoulder, sit up tall. Drop your chin to the chest, circle the head around. When the chin comes back to the chest, you're going to reverse that circle. And then lift that head back up to center. We take the left palm over to the right temple now. Take a breath. Remember, it's a light assist for you. So all you're doing is tipping the left ear to the left shoulder. Open up those shoulders. Sit up tall. Bring that smile back to the face. And then we walk the right hand out as far as you can get it, and you will notice the sensations. Wow, it's kind of strong for me on this side. Remember to sprinkle in the soft sounding sighs, folks. Sprinkle them in. Yes, beautiful Saturday morning. Then we're going to slide that right hand behind your back now. So see, again, I'm waving to you with my fingers on the left side. Hello, everybody. Gotta lighten it up, folks. So pressing the hand into your waist, the back of your waist. Take a breath and then draw that right shoulder back a little bit. Sitting up tall. Smiling to yourself. Noticing the sensations on this side. Breathe in, breathe out. Allowing the body to do its work. want to be in a hurry. Sitting up tall. Take that right shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, slide that right hand away now. Put it back on your lap. Carefully take the left hand. Keep the air dipped over to the shoulder. Left hand comes to your lap. Doing the same thing on this side. You're going to drop the chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Circle the neck slowly around. When the chin comes back to the chest, reverse that circling. And bring the head back up to center. Welcome again, everybody. So we'll continue now. I invite you, if you have your wall, you can turn to face the wall. And if you want to sit up on your cushion, please go ahead and do that. Sit at the wall. Slide back away from your wall so that the soles of the feet, like so, are pressing into the wall. Turn the feet out slightly. Moving the flesh away from the sitting bones. This is why I said if you want to sit on something, to lift your buttocks up like this, so your spine gets nice and straight. And we're facing the wall. You can close your eyes if you don't want to look at the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. So you want to be close enough to the wall so that the feet are pressing into the wall and you feel like legs get nice and active here. Okay, inhale those arms up. Take a breath. You're going to twist towards that right side. Release the hands down to the right leg. Don't go too far down here. And just keep the back nice and straight as we take a little stretch over to that right thigh. Your belly button should line up with the inner right thigh. Okay, so don't force it over. Just be gentle here, lifting the sternum. Remember to press down into the left foot now, because going to the right, the tendency is for that left foot to lift up a little bit. Shoulders back, lift the sternum, and just come forward a little bit. Feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings and in your back. We have that wall to support us. So this means that we can go a little deeper and then slide up. Good. Turn carefully to the wall. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to the other side. Same principles here. You're going to drop the hand down. Don't struggle to reach your ankle. Just hold it wherever you can manage. Take a big breath. Lift up your spine. And begin to fold towards that left thigh now in little increments. Don't force yourself down. One go. Start high. And as you breathe, you may be able to go down a half notch more. Feel your way. Listen to the messages that the body sends you, everybody. Breathe. Inhale, lift up the spine. Exhale, you can go a half notch more. Shoulders back. Feel the stretch in the spine and in your hamstrings. Slowly slide up. Come back to facing the wall. Hips are square to the wall. Put your hands up the wall now and lean in towards that wall. Lift your spine up. Soften your shoulders. There's no tension in the shoulders, folks. Lift the sternum up and you're just looking at your wall in front of you. Press the feet into the wall. Press the hands in. Keep that spine lifted. Breathe. Remember to press the back of the thighs down into your mat, into the earth. Get grounded here. Press into the wall. Drop those shoulders down. Stretch. And release. Okay, we're going to turn now to come to the back of the wall. And if you don't have your wall, you didn't do that on the wall, you could have done it this way as well. I should have told you. All right, I guess you knew. So we're going to sit back on the wall. Walk your feet out. So the buttocks might come away from the wall a little bit, that's fine. And lift up your chest. So you're pressing into the wall. Your feet have to be a good distance away from your body. Take the right leg and put it over across onto the left thigh. So really scoot that left foot out. Hands on the mat to support you. Lift up your spine. Press the shoulders back. Take the back of the head to the piece of furniture or the wall or whatever is there behind you. And if you do not have a wall, this can be done without the wall. All right, so take a breath, lift up your chest, close your eyes, and allow that right thigh to just dip a little bit towards the mat. Use the palms to help you to lift your spine, but not the shoulders. The shoulders are down. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. All right, come back to center now. We're going to gently take that thigh away. We'll walk it out. And you will notice one side is a little bit different to the other. Don't stress out over that though. And we take, this is my tighter side right here. So see, it's a little challenging for me, but I'm going to try anyway. Pressing those palms into the mat, lift up your spine. Drop your shoulders down, lean back into the wall. If you don't have a wall, this can be done without the wall. And this is what it would look like without the wall. We've done this before. So you can also do it without the wall. Okay, and then close your eyes into those sensations now. What's going on this side? But don't figure it out, don't change it. Notice and release the thoughts. And then dip that left thigh a little bit further. You're going to press it towards that mat. Inhale. Exhale. So the buttocks is not touching the wall, but your upper back is, and your skull. And then releasing that leg carefully and gently. Good. And then we're going to turn around into table now. So knees under the hips, you're on the tops of your feet. And press down into the hands. Lift up that chest. You don't want to sink like this and draw the shoulders up towards the ears. You want to lift up, shoulders slide away from those ears. And take a breath as you exhale, roll that tailbone underneath you, push the spine up around those shoulders, drop your head. Inhale, reverse it, lift the tailbone, run the movement up the spine now. Shoulders slide down and you just look halfway up the wall or just look in front of you. Exhale, roll the tailbone underneath you. Inhale, reverse it. One more, exhale. Press into the palms and lift that spine up. Round the shoulders, drop the head. And then inhale, lift the tailbone, slide the shoulders down your back and look out there. Taking your right hand out shoulder height. Take a breath as you exhale, take it behind your back if that's available to you. And take a little twist over. Lift up that chest and twist towards your right side. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Coming back to center, take that right hand out in front of you. Stretch it. Tailbone and crown moving away from each other. Lift up the chest and release it. Tip it on the mat. We're going to do two more like this. Raise it. Stretch it when you raise it. Release it down. One more. Stretch it. And release it down. Beautiful. Let's go for the other side. We're going to take that left arm out to the side. Stretch it out there. Take a breath. The tendency here, everybody, is to sink down because you're raising that arm up and you're sinking down into the right side of the body. So be aware of putting yourself up. And then you're going to take that hand around your back. Rest it there. Lift up that chest. Take a breath as you exhale. Turn your upper body towards that left side now. Pulling that left shoulder back gently. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. So let's stretch that arm out. So slide it and lift it. And lower it 3 times. Lift. And lower. Last one. Lift it. And lower it. Good. Curl those toes underneath you. Press up into your first downward dog of the day. So your knees are soft. Walking the hands away from your feet. You want to be in that inverted V. You're pressing down into those toes. So open up those toes. Fan them out there and then press them into the mat. Go down into the balls of the feet. And make little circles for the toes. Ooh, hear them cracking up and down. And reverse that circle. Good. Lift up back in downward dog. Tailbone all the way up. Drop the chest down. Look up between your thighs. And then look up. Putting your knees back down on the mat. Press back into child. Walking your hands all the way out there. Stretch. Feel the stretch from the armpits. So as your hands, your palms walk to the front edge of your mat, pull the shoulders back and just drop that head down if the head is not touching the mat and you want to stay like this, but make sure you're not having tension in that neck. You can stay like this. You can make a 1 potato, 2 potato. You can go into puppy stretch. Okay, let's lift up back. Stepping the right foot up. Keeping your left knee right over that left hip. So begin now, pulling up through the core. You're going to use the core to help you to lift all the way up. Right knee on top of that right ankle. Shoulders down. Take your left hand across to the outer part of that right thigh. But do not let it bring that thigh in like this. You don't want that. This will hurt your hip. Okay, so take the thigh out. So have oppositional stretch here. The thigh is pressing into the arm bone and the arm bone pressing back into the thigh. Take the other hand behind you. Lift up your spine. Take a breath and you exhale. You're going to twist. So when you twist, everybody, drop the shoulders down. Neck is nice and long here. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come back to center. Put your palms down. Take that right leg. Walk it across. Come down. You're going to bend your left knee today. Like this. So I hope you can see this back leg here. The left knee should be in line with your left hip. Take a breath here. As you exhale, walk your hands out. Lift your chest up. And then begin to lie down now. So when you're coming down, keep the spine lengthened. So you're not here and you're coming down like this, okay? You're lengthening that spine. As you come down, you can bend your elbows and stay like this. You can come down. You can rest your forward on a block or a cushion or a book. Or you can again make your 1 potato, 2 potato and rest your forward there. So push back into the buttocks. Breathe. Feel and notice what you're experiencing here. Take a breath. You want to lift up back. Pressing into the palms. Lift yourself up. Okay. Stay in here. Your hands are beside you. Anywhere that feels right for you. Take a breath as you exhale. Roll the tailbone underneath you. Push that spine back. Drop the chin down to the chest. So your buttocks is rolling back. And then inhale, come forward. Just like the cat and dog, just stretch as far forward as you can. Pulling the shoulders back, lift the sternum, neck is soft. Again, exhale. And inhale. Coming up to center, take your left foot across. Let's do a little seated spinal twist. And all of this I'm making up as I go along, folks, so stay with me. So your right hand is hugging that left thigh in. If your right knee or leg is challenged to do this part, you can straighten it out. You know that, right? Everybody knows that. Good. So you want to draw that left knee close to the chest so that the sole of the left foot is on the mat. Left hand is beside you. Lift up your spine. Take a breath as you exhale. Turn towards that left side. Open up your shoulders here. Breathe. See if you can get that left buttocks pressing down into the mat. If you can do that, try. And squeeze that left thigh to the chest. Lift up your spine and twist. And slowly come back to center. Good. Let's unravel this little shape here. Coming back into just stretching out in downward dog. So a little downward dog here. Nice soft thing. Doesn't have to be anything grand. Let it be soft. Just work it. Come down onto the knees first and step your left foot forward. The right knee should be under that hip. And the left ankle and knee in line as well. So stand up, yeah, stand up on the knee. Lift up. Take your right hand across to the left thigh. Your left hand goes behind you. And remember, do not let that left arm bone pull that left knee into the center line of your body. Oppositional stretching going on here. Lift up that spine. Pressing the thigh into the arm bone into the thigh for resistance. Lift up your spine and do a little twist to look to the left. Breathe, lift up that spine, shoulders down. Inhale. So if you have knee issues, please put a little softness under that knee. Or you can curl the toe under and lift the knee up off the mat like this if you prefer. Good. Slowly coming back to center. Put your hands on the mat. You'll see this side now. So I'm going to slide my left foot over. See, like this. But you keep the knee bent. Folks, you can put something under that knee like this to support that leg. Then the back knee is bent also. So we have the option that we can do this, or you might want to put the support under the back knee. So remember, I'm all for props. So do what you need to do to make yourself comfortable here. So we're like this. Just lift up the spine a little bit. Take a breath. Walk your hands out as far as you can get them. Lift up that sternum, stretch your back, bring that soft smile back to the face, because I know you're not smiling now. Take a breath as you exhale. You can choose to stay here. You can come on the forearms, or you can come all the way down. So our hips tend to be really tight. And tight hips and lower back issues can cause a lot of other things going on in the body. So if you can just do a little bit, because the more small ones we do, is we will lead up to medium ones and then to nice big stretches. All right, so just take your time. You're getting the benefit even if you just do a little bit. So be kind to yourself on this beautiful Saturday morning here. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale into the strong sensation. Okay, one more breath here. One more breath, one more breath. Maybe two more cycles of breathing. Let's do 2. All right. And then we're going to walk the hands up, push up into the palms, lift up yourself. So we're nice and tall here. We're all nicely stretched out. So put your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Take a breath, lift up the spine. As you exhale now, roll the tailbone underneath you and push back. Notice what you're noticing here. Notice what's going on in that right hip. Press the left thigh down and then reverse it now. Lift up that tailbone. Press into the palms a little bit. Lift up the chest, pull the shoulders back. Look out there. So you're like this. You're stretching forward. Again, exhale. Nice. Wow, it's a beautiful feeling. And reverse it. Just knowing that all these things are great for us. Coming back to center. Good. You can either straighten that left foot or keep it bent. Take the right one over it. All right. I know it's Saturday morning. Maybe had one too many glasses of wine last night. Oh. We didn't. But it's nice to do some nice Saturday morning stretches, isn't it? So we're going to walk that foot in a little closer to the chest. Use your left hand to hold that right thigh right up. Pull the belly out the way with the right hand. Put it beside you. You can put it on a cushion if you want to lift the ground up to you a little bit. Lift up your spine. Press into the buttocks. Drop the shoulders. Take a breath, exhale, twist towards your right side. So your shoulders are back, your sternum is lifted. And again, you have that beautiful smile on your face. Maybe you're looking forward to something later on. And just a little quick thought that came in a while ago makes you smile. Feeling a twist on this side, breathing in and out. And slowly come back to center. Okay, come to sit with the feet straight out. Again, I'm sitting on my cushion, buttocks down, spine lifted, stretch out there. Lift up that chest, inhale, arms up. Exhale, come forward, reaching the fingers towards your ankle. Lift up your spine, pull those shoulders back and hinge from the hips. Look at your toes or look at something out there. Pulling the shoulders back, lift that sternum, breathe into your back. Lift the spine, lift it, lift it. And come back to center. Okay. We're going to come up to standing one more time. Lift yourself up. Come to the wall. Step nice and wide. Turn the right toes out, left toes slightly in. If you don't have a wall, you can do this without the wall. So the feet, if your feet come too close to the wall, your upper body is going to you're going to feel like you're falling down. So take the feet away from the wall. Press your back into the wall. Arms out. Lift up the kneecaps. Pull the thigh muscles in. Take a breath as you exhale. You're going to slide on that wall towards that right side. Stay there. Slide up back. Again, slide. This time release the hand by the thigh. Your left hand, you can keep it into the wall like this, and that will help you to push back into the wall. Open up those shoulders, and then if you can, slide down a little bit more. So the wall is making us open up some more, all right? So we're not struggling with it out here like this, so we're not sure what's going on. So we have that wall support. You lean back into that wall, pull your shoulders back. And nothing says you have to go all the way down here. If you go down here, see the head is away from the wall, it means you're going to have to push back. And that might be a little bit challenging on your lower back. So stay at the place between challenge and ease for yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. You may want to try lifting that arm up and pressing it into the wall. Slide up. Good. Take a moment, come away from the wall, stretch out. And we go to the other side. So judging off of the one we just did a while ago, you make your own little adjustments. Press back. Kneecaps, thigh muscles are on. Lift up. Arms out. Push them into the wall. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to slide. You can put one hand on the hip if you wanted to pull it back there. Slide into the left side this time. Pull back. It's hard for me with this thing. By the way, this was done by Tamara, my daughter. And we're going to slide down. Take the hand to the thigh. Pull the shoulders right back. Use this right hand on the wall to push back into the wall. Quite dynamic here, but dynamic but easy and nice. So dynamic by using the wall as your prop today. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Slide it back. Good. Release. Come back facing the wall. If you're not using the wall today, we're going to do a stretch like this on the wall. Pressing the palms in. Come back as far as you can. You want to make the crown and the tailbone kind of in line. And you stretch your spine like this. You can soften the knees or you can pull them back if you think that's fine for you. You can do this. If you don't have a wall and you'd like to come down and do your plank, so this is the wall plank or your mat plank. So you can choose which one you prefer. So breathe in. Maybe you have a wall and you still want to do your mat plank. So we're stretching here. Arms are stretched. Don't drop the head too far down. Pull the tailbone away from you. Crown reach into the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. And then walk up back to the wall. Keep facing the wall. I'm going to do that little nice shoulder stretch. Be careful, but it's a nice stretch to do. You're going to come to the wall. Take that right hand out. Try and press the shoulder into the wall. Now the left hand is on the wall to support you. You're going to walk around. So we're facing the left side. Press the shoulder and your hand into the wall. And then turn a little bit towards that left side. You can take your left hand away from the wall. You can take it behind you like this. And turn some more. Make sure you're feeling that in the shoulder. You're not overdoing it. This is an excellent little shoulder stretch here. Opening up the front of the body. You know, as we age, we start to close in a little bit and we hump. I have that hump here. So this is good for all of that. Good for your posture. And slide that hand down and release it. Just shake it out before we go to the other side. So posture is important as we age. So these are nice to do. So we face the wall again. This time you stretch your left hand out. Then you walk to the right, pressing the arm and the shoulder into the wall. You can even take your temple and rest it on the wall as well. You can choose to keep the right palm here and just stay here. You can take it around your back like we did when we were warming up. And turn a little bit. Press the arm and the shoulder into the wall. Breathe. If it's challenging for you, remember you can slide the hand down a little bit. Breath in and out. Slide the hand all the way down now. Release away from the wall. Good. Standing on your mat, bend your knees, put your hands on your hip, your thighs. Elbows sticking out. And we're going to draw some circles with the buttocks. So let's go to the right, push back, left, forward, okay? So it's as if your buttocks, you have a little paintbrush in there, and you're drawing a circle on the wall behind you. Or a semicircle. What color is your paint? Is it red? Is it blue? Is it yellow? Green? Orange? Come back to center and reverse that circle. So that paintbrush is there, making a beautiful circle on that wall behind you. Ooh, nice. And release. Good. Come down onto the knees. One little stretch on the tummy. Slide the hands away from the body, way outside of your mat today. Press into your pelvic triangle. Nose points to the ceiling, so make sure your hands are wide out there. Now slide your feet away from each other. Keep pressing into the pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale. Press the floor away from you. Lift up. Drop the shoulders down. Tuck your elbows in and release. One more. Press down. Lift up. And release. Okay? Come up. We're going to face the wall. So you're going to go sideways on your wall, like this. So the right or left hip is pressing into the wall. I'm going to use a cushion behind my head, so you can put one there, or maybe you can put it by your bra strap. Turn around. Make sure you're nice and straight. Your hips are lined up with your shoulders. Slide your feet up the wall, press into the heels and draw those toes back. I'm going to scoot a little closer to the wall. Slide the feet as far away from each other as you can. Put your hands in your inner thighs and roll those inner thighs out. Bend your right knee in, right foot in. Keep the left one stretching away from that center line of your body. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. You can slide it. It can maybe go close to the ground, but on the wall. Use your right hand to gently push your right thigh to the wall.
Bottom against the wall?
Bottom can be against the wall or a little bit away from the wall. Slide the left, bend that left knee, bring it back in. Good. Take the right one out now like this. Bend that left knee, take your left palm to the left thigh and press it towards the wall a little. And then slide that right leg down. Draw the right toes back. Take your hand again to that right thigh and just pull it, open it up a little bit. Breathe in now. Press into that left thigh. Stretch. Breathe. Bend that right knee, slide it in, take the soles of the feet together on the wall. Gently press the thigh to the wall. Again, be careful here. You can slide the feet up the wall a bit, or you can slide them down towards the groin and press into the wall. Releasing that. Come with both feet up towards the wall. Let the toes flop open to the side. Relax your hands beside you. Shoulders are down on the mat. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Just close your eyes. Feel the support of the earth underneath you. Bring your attention to your legs. You want to wiggle those toes around. Spread your toes nice and wide. Scrunch them up. Spread them. Scrunch them. Good. So you can make some little circles with the heel on the wall. Circle the feet for the ankles. Your heels are in the wall, or if you're not using a wall, they're up towards the ceiling, and then reverse that circle. Let the feet flop open and relax them. Let's take the hands up to the ceiling. Open the fingers nice and wide. Make movements for your knuckles. Relax the shoulders on the mat though. Make a fist and make some circles for the wrist. Reverse that circle. Good. And spread the fingers one more time, and then let the arms just open back out onto your mat. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, your jaw joints. Relax and breathe, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, and allow your breath to be relaxed now. Relax your feet, your knees. Let go of those knees. We don't need to squeeze them up anymore. Relax the thighs and the lower back on your mat. Just relax that part of your body. Relax your upper back and your shoulders, your arms to the fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your face. If you're not on the wall, you're in Shavasana, the corpse pose on your mat. Same thing. The earth supporting us here, whether you're on the mat or your legs are up the wall. Just in the circulation in the legs, and then just let everything go now. Let us just relax for a minute or two. Slowly begin to make some small movements, maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. And if your legs are up the wall, you want to bring the thighs in towards the chest, give them a little hug. If you're lying on the mat, you can do the same thing. And then roll over onto your side in the fetal position. Stay in there, just close your eyes. Hug yourself, give yourself a little hug, thanking yourself for doing this for you. Nice way to start the weekend. And then when you're ready, press into the top hand, extend your top leg. Slowly push yourself up, keeping your eyes closed. Moving the flesh away from the sitting bones, press them down into the earth, lift the crown to the ceiling. And that soft smile to your face, feeling the effects of your practice. What has that practice done for you today? May you take the peace that you feel here on your mat now off your mat and offer it to those you encounter. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.